Wrexlepert. Hi guys, this is the Wrexlepert here once again to bring you yet another episode of Monday Raw on Netflix.
Post show in it.
So I've added this in after I recorded the show. I thought, you know what? I think I want to read out some more viewer emails. You know, there's some pretty interesting stuff in there. You know, and the show was just really short as well. So, so our emails. Okay, so we had a follow up. You may remember there was an email last week from a gentleman called Clyde. So he emailed in again to say he doesn't want his name being read out. Okay. I know I said it there a minute ago, but that was just, I had to say it again just to clarify who I was talking about. So from this point on, I won't refer to his name anymore. Okay, there we go. So that's that bit of admin taken care of. Now, what one will I read out today? So many to choose from. I guess this one. Does Wrexlepert mean wrestling per... Oh no, we'll skip that part. I've explained what Wrexlepert means. The next part of the email asks, how does a person end up like this? Unbelievable. Oh, well, thank you. I suppose through a lot of hard work, determination, buying a microphone, and having a lot of free time after shattering both ankles. Does that answer your question? It's an email. I guess you can reply and let me know if that answered it. I guess we'll get on with the show then.
Wrexlepert.
Raw kicks off with an in-ring interview with Michael Cole and the ring, or in this case, the ring guest. Usually Michael Cole's guest on it. The interview. Gunther. I like Gunther's jacket he has on in this segment. Reminds me of the sort of thing my dad wears. Yeah, I could picture Gunther coming home on a Sunday evening with some fresh Chinese takeaway and going out to his shed to eat it all on his own. Good times. Now after that interview, we have our first ladies match of the night as Liv Morgan takes on Bayley. Man, start of the match here, Liv screaming like a banshee at the ref. Very reminiscent of when a female friend of mine screamed at me just because I was helping her understand the allegoric themes of Deep Space Nine while the rest of the party were singing happy birthday to her. I'm sorry. I thought we were all invited. Guess I'll just shut up because your song is more important, I guess. Really disappointing. I just took my slice of cake and left. Bayley won the match. Up next, there's a match between one of the America brothers and your friend and mine, but mostly mine, Rey Mysterio. Everyone's buddies at ringside all get thrown backstage by the referee for being too disruptive. I think Ray was actually relieved to have a few minutes of peace without Dragon Lee hanging around him. Dude is desperate. Ray manages to get the win despite the interference of El Grande Americano. Afterwards, Americano does get the better of Ray, sadly. Ray will be looking to exact some Mexican revenge at Wrestlemania this weekend. Now it's time for a match. The phenomenal AJ Styles is taking on Karrion Kross. Oh, okay, yeah, he's that scary dude that spent the last few weeks saying things to people. Now that I've finally seen him shirtless, I gotta say, no, I won't say it actually. At one point, Kross is hurt and AJ starts tugging the referee's arm, and she looks pretty annoyed. I can tell AJ from experience, females don't like that one bit. AJ does eventually win after hitting a phenomenal forearm. Logan Paul comes out then and says more mean stuff, and actually gets the better of AJ. so enraging just to see him getting all smug about it. We're now joined by the Uso who eats, which can mean only one thing. It's eat time. He's not quite eating, but sort of nodding his head, so it is hard to tell which brother it is. Maybe this is Joshua, who was mentioned last week. Yeah, he's kind of somewhere in between the yeeting of Jay or Jimmy and the nut yeeting of Jimmy or Jay. I dig it. Up next is the man I call the exciting lucha wrestler Penta. He's taking on Finn Balor. Penta kicked Balor from behind while Balor was still doing his little pose on the ringside. Is this a Penta heel turn? Either way, an exhilarating match here. Some really cool flips in this one. Sickeningly, there was no decisive winner as Braun Breaker got involved. However, it led to the first ever double spear on Netflix. And then Penta did a big jump onto everyone. Powerful stuff. And then our main Raw event for tonight was a big showdown speech. Roman, Seth, and Paul Heyman all had things to say. Seth said the company needs to be full of load of Seths running around. Arrogant. Eventually, CM Punk comes and things get physical. Punches, kicks. Punches and kicks. At the end of it all, Roman gives Paul a pie face and knocks him on his big butt. So that was the final Raw before Wrexlemania. Yeah? What do you guys think? Pretty cool. I can reveal that will be the name of the Wrexlepert Wrestlemania double special, double header, whatever you want to call it. I can't think of anything else with double in it. Double wrestling. Yeah, so that was Raw for the week. I may dedicate an episode to SmackDown this week, as it will be the final one before Wrexlemania. Just thought I'd give it another try here. Hopefully this will stick. We can take it all the way. Yeah, so until then, stay safe, my friends, and I will see you in the ring.
Wrexlepert.